Imagine waking up feeling stronger, more confident, and ready to truly live again. Even after 60, what if achieving that incredible shift took just one small change in your morning routine? We're about to show you how, and it's far simpler than you've ever been told. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that touches many men after 60, but often goes unaddressed: a noticeable decline in sexual health and overall vitality. It's incredibly common to hear folks say, "It's just my age," or "This is just part of getting older." And honestly, we get that feeling. It's easy to believe that losing some of your youthful spark is simply an unavoidable part of the aging process. But what if we told you that, based on extensive research and real-world observations, that popular belief isn't the full story? What if the real culprit isn't your age at all, but something far more within your control? Blood circulation, especially in the tiny vital blood vessels that lead to your most intimate areas. For example, a significant study from Harvard University pointed out that over 70% of erectile dysfunction cases are not actually linked to low testosterone, a common misconception, but rather to insufficient blood flow to the penis. And here's the truly surprising part. This slowdown, this blockage in your system, often begins with small, seemingly insignificant morning habits that most men simply overlook. Today, we're going to share a remarkably simple routine. Something you can do in just under 3 minutes every morning. This routine is designed to significantly boost your circulation, support crucial hormonal function, and genuinely reignite your natural physiological responses. We're talking about real results, with no complex medications or expensive therapies required. And if you stick with us until the very end, we'll reveal a powerful, lesser-known trick that has helped many men regain their confidence and vitality in as little as 7 days. Before we dive in, we'd love to connect with you. Where are you watching this from today? Drop a comment below. We're genuinely excited to hear. And if you're serious about taking control of your sexual health, improving your relationships, and truly enhancing your quality of life, after 60, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any of our future practical insights here at MedWiseInsights. Part 1. The hidden truth. It's not your age, it's your vessels. Let us clear up one of the biggest misconceptions about sexual decline in older men. Right now, the idea that it is just part of getting old. We see so many men who feel resigned, believing they just have to let that part of life go. But here's a crucial truth to understand. Your body isn't broken. It's often just waiting to be reactivated the right way. The fact is, sexual decline isn't an unavoidable part of aging. Erections can still happen normally if your circulatory system is flexible and healthy. What many people don't realize is the critical role played by tiny microvessels, especially in your pelvic area. Over time, these delicate vessels can narrow, lose their elasticity, and fail to expand properly. This restricts the vital blood supply to the penis, even if your testosterone levels are perfectly fine. This phenomenon is known as endothelial dysfunction. It's the silent reason why your body wants to respond, but physically struggles to deliver, leading to those frustrating moments. Think of it like this. The male organ functions much like a sponge. To become firm, it needs to be rapidly filled with blood. But if the blood volume is insufficient, or the pressure is too weak because those vessels are constricted, that sponge remains limp, regardless of how much desire or emotion you feel. Here's the great news. This process is often reversible. When you provide your body with the correct cues, proper hydration, gentle movement, and sending specific biological signals at the right moment, your body can begin to reopen those blocked channels. A vital molecule called nitric oxide, which is essential for dilating blood vessels, gets reactivated, restoring circulation to areas that have been undersupplied. We've witnessed countless individuals who genuinely believed they'd completely lost their edge start sending positive signals again after just a few days of adjusting their morning rhythm. No complex treatments, no external support needed. So, the very first step in this revitalization process is to stop attributing it solely to age and start focusing on changing the small things that might seem insignificant. If you're still with us, truly invested in your health, please type 1 in the comments below so we know you're here on this journey with us. Part 2. Morning mistakes and their surprising impact on male vitality. there is something most men tend to overlook. Your very first actions after waking up have a profound impact on your sexual health. It's easy to fall into a routine. Waking up immediately, grabbing your phone, sometimes skipping breakfast, and then feeling drained all day without really understanding why. However, based on extensive observation, a crucial insight becomes clear. Morning isn't just a random window of time. On the contrary, it's a critical biological moment that profoundly influences your body's ability to restore hormones, optimize circulation, and boost overall vitality. Consider a typical morning for many. You wake up feeling groggy, immediately scroll through your phone. Don't drink any water, don't move much. Then you rush out the door on an empty stomach, or perhaps immediately grab a strong cup of coffee. This might seem normal, but internally, your blood is actually thicker because your body lost water overnight. Your blood vessels are constricting, reducing blood flow to crucial areas, including your genital region. Nitric oxide hasn't been activated, and your physiological cells lack the essential fuel they need to properly kickstart. In the medical community, we refer to this as the early physiological activation phase. And if this phase is missed or mismanaged, your hormones, your energy levels, and even your emotional connection can gradually decline throughout the day. We've heard incredible stories, like one from a 68-year-old individual who shared that he hadn't experienced any natural physiological responses for over 3 years. But simply by consistently drinking enough water, moving for just 3 minutes, and eating the right breakfast, he began to wake up feeling like a man again, in his own words, after just 2 weeks. So, if you truly want to improve your vitality, don't immediately search for complex solutions. Instead, focus on adjusting your morning habits. It's these small, consistent actions that have the power to reprogram your entire physiological system. And if you're wondering exactly what you should do each morning to reignite that natural reflex, that's precisely what we'll cover next. Part 3. The 3 simple morning steps to reignite natural vitality. When we first introduced this natural recovery method, many people react with skepticism. Really? That's all I need to do? No pills? No machines? We completely understand that doubt because for years, many have been led to believe that. Sexual health could only be improved with powerful drugs or medical interventions. But what we always emphasize is this: your body doesn't need to be forced into action. It just needs to be awakened the right way at the right time. And the most sensitive, most responsive moment for this awakening is right after you wake up in the morning. Here are 3 simple actions that form the foundation for restoring healthy blood circulation and hormone balance. Powerful steps we consistently guide individuals to implement. Step 1. Start your day with 2 glasses of plain water. And by plain, we mean no sugar, no flavoring, no ice, just pure room temperature water. After a long night's sleep, your body is mildly dehydrated, causing your blood to become thicker and slower to circulate. Drinking water first thing in the morning instantly activates circulation, thins the blood, and supports the crucial production of nitric oxide, which helps dilate blood vessels and significantly improves blood flow to the pelvic region. Step 2. Engage in light movement for 2 to 3 minutes. You don't need to commit to heavy workouts or a long run. Just a few simple movements like gentle joint rotations, stretching, deep breathing exercises, or even just walking around your house. These gentle movements help awaken your sympathetic nervous system and effectively direct blood flow towards key areas of the body, including the pelvic floor muscles and the essential microvessels that nourish your genitals. It's about getting the blood gently flowing. Step 3. Eat a breakfast that supports circulation and hormone balance. Instead of refined carbs, sugary cereals, or saturated fats, prioritize antioxidant-rich foods and healthy fats. Think boiled eggs, delicious berries like blueberries and wild strawberries, unsweetened Greek yogurt, and a few nutritious seeds like pumpkin seeds or walnuts. These foods not only nourish your blood vessels, but also support natural testosterone production, help reduce vascular inflammation, and can increase nerve sensitivity in the genital area. We've seen countless individuals report back after just 5 to 7 days of consistently following these 3 steps, and their experiences tell a completely different story. They describe sleeping deeper, thinking more clearly, and most importantly, feeling like they're slowly regaining their strength. When these simple actions become daily habits, your body doesn't just recover. It begins to reprogram itself into a more stable biological state where blood flow, hormones, and emotional connection work together in harmony. And if you're watching this and you're eager to enhance this process even further, to send even stronger signals to your body each morning, there's one natural supporting ingredient that's definitely worth considering. We'll reveal that in the next part, if you're still with us at this point. Thank you for staying this far. We truly appreciate it. Please comment the number 3 below so we know you're still here with us. Part 4. Week 1. Clear signs of life begin to emerge. We've heard many moving stories, like one from a 66-year-old individual, a former school principal, who confided in us with profound sadness. After a few minutes of conversation, he shared, "I thought I did everything right in life, except for holding on to my manhood." This sentiment is more common than you might think. And while he didn't elaborate, we understood that what truly hurt him wasn't just the physical aspect, but the feeling of losing a piece of his identity, something that once made him feel truly himself. We provided him with a very simple morning plan, just the same 3 basic steps we've shared with you. We advised, no need for drastic changes, just 7 days. Do it consistently, and then we'll check in. A week later, a short message appeared in our inbox. "I woke up this morning and felt like I'm coming back." You can't truly grasp the weight of that sentence unless you've lived through months, or even years, in silence and disappointment. Because for a man, a morning erection is more than just a physical reaction. It is a profound sign of life. It's proof that blood is still flowing in the right direction. Hormones are still functioning, and the body still possesses the ability to connect. Through years of working with countless individuals, we've noticed a common pattern. Improvement doesn't arrive like a sudden miracle, but begins with silent, yet distinct changes. The afternoon fatigue starts to lessen. Sleep becomes deeper with fewer awakenings. And most importantly, confidence returns. Gently but powerfully. You don't need to rely on medications or invasive methods. Simply by adjusting the biological signals you send each morning, your body will instinctively know how to realign. Boosting nitric oxide production, improving blood circulation, reducing pressure on your endocrine system, and gradually restoring natural sexual function. However, to go further and maintain these gains sustainably, you must understand one core principle. This isn't a temporary trick. It is a language, a consistent signal you are sending to your entire body. We'll delve deeper into that in the next part, including that one natural supporting ingredient we promised. Part 5. This is not a trick. It's your pathway to lasting vitality. We completely understand the urgency many men feel when their body no longer seems the same. When performance declines and energy fluctuates, it's easy to be drawn to advertisements for quick fix pills or rapid therapies. But through years of observing men over 60, one fundamental truth has become clear. True recovery doesn't come from rushing. It comes from consistently repeating the right signals every day, at the right time. Every time you drink enough water right after waking up. Every time you move your body gently to warm it up. Every time you choose a breakfast that genuinely nourishes your hormones instead of just filling you up. You're sending a very clear message to your body. I'm still here. I'm taking care of myself and I want to live with my full strength. Your body doesn't weaken simply because of age. It often just goes dormant after a long period without receiving the correct signals. But once you consistently provide it with the proper biological cues each morning, your circulation, nervous system, and hormones will naturally adjust to restore their original, optimal function. You'll begin to notice changes that aren't dramatic, but are absolutely real. A clearer, more alert mind throughout the day. Deeper, more uninterrupted sleep. And a return of confidence that stems not just from how you look, but from that powerful inner feeling of being in control of your own body. But more importantly, when you shift your lifestyle in this positive direction, not only does your sexual health improve, but your entire quality of life, your relationships, and even your emotional well-being significantly enhance. So, if you've started applying what we've shared today and have seen even the smallest improvement, congratulations. That means your body is listening and beginning to respond again. You don't need to do everything perfectly, just stay consistent every morning. The right choices will gradually accumulate and awaken your entire physiological system from its very roots. We've clearly illuminated the core truths today, that decline doesn't primarily come from getting older, but from biological flow being blocked, and that the solution doesn't lie in quick fixes, but in how you communicate with your body through small, consistent daily actions. With just 2 glasses of water, 3 minutes of movement, and a smart breakfast, you not merely supporting testosterone or nitric oxide, you actively rebuilding your sexual foundation naturally, safely, and sustainably. And the most important thing to remember is this: your body has never abandoned you. It's simply been waiting for you to send a clear signal so it can begin its recovery. If today's insights were helpful to you, don't forget to click subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss the most practical and science-based content tailored for men. Health After 60 right here on MedWiseInsights. Thank you for joining us until the very end. Wishing you good health, strength, and self-mastery in every chapter of life. We'll see you in the next video.